News tonight in the Casey Anthony case as trial watchers continue to reel from the verdict. Two jurors now speaking out. In an exclusive interview with ABC, juror number 3 says she and the rest of the jury were sick to their stomachs and crying after the verdict. She says it came down to the fact there wasn't enough evidence to convict Anthony. Juror number 2 says essentially the same thing. He told the St. Petersburg Times he wishes there was enough evidence to, quote, put her away. Also speaking out today, Casey Anthony's defense attorney, Jose Baez, told Barbara Walters he thinks justice was served for both Casey and Kaylee.
I think Kaylee would never have wanted her mother to suffer this way. And Kaylee certainly would never have wanted her mother to die. And I don't think we could have dishonored Kaylee's memory with a false conviction. And that's what would have happened if she were found guilty of her murder.
As early as tomorrow, Casey Anthony will be a free woman. But the legal wrangling isn't over. Once again, here's Martin Savage.
Stung by its loss in the Casey Anthony trial, the state of Florida tonight is filing a motion to tax Anthony for what it calls special costs of investigation and prosecution. In other words, bill her for the state's police and legal work. Any money she makes as a result of her fame could go to those costs. In addition, there is a potential civil suit. Remember Anthony's original claim that her daughter was kidnapped by her nanny, who she identified as Zenaida Gonzalez. The story was a lie, but police actually tracked down and questioned a woman by the same name. Now that woman is planning to sue Anthony for defamation. Both suits greet Anthony as she potentially walks free tomorrow. The 4 guilty verdicts could mean a total sentence of about 4 years. The big question is, would that time be served concurrently, all at the same time, or consecutively, meaning one after another?
That's going to depend on how the judge sees these 4 counts. Does he see them as 4 lies about the same thing or 4 separate acts?
Even if the judge decided to give her the max time consecutively, she's already served 3 years, allowing for what in Florida is called gain time and good behavior. Any additional sentence might be a wash. There are some potential complicating factors. Casey Anthony already has a felony conviction, check fraud, and the judge might take that into account.
This prior conviction, which occurred during the 31 days, by the way, for this check fraud, is going to hurt her, because on that score sheet that the judge has, that's now going to put her closer to 1 year than it would to probation.
So let's say Casey gets to walk. It won't be out the front door of the courthouse. A statement from the Orange County Corrections Department says that due to the high-profile nature of this case and intense emotional interest, appropriate measures will be taken to release the acquitted into the community in such a manner so as to preserve the safety of the acquitted individual and the public. But where would Casey go? Given the way the trial seemed to bitterly divide the Anthony family, it seems unlikely she'll go live with mom and dad. Instead, her legal team is likely to whisk her away to points unknown. Martin Savage, CNN, Orlando.